Para muitos de nós, observar pessoas é infinitamente fascinante. Mesmo quando não conseguimos ouvir ou não percebemos o que estão a dizer, normalmente conseguimos ter uma ideia simplesmente observando-as.
Our bodies are constantly communicating. We don't need a PowerPoint presentation. We don't need a stage. We don't need a projector or a screen. We can display what we really feel at any moment, at any time, anywhere we are present.
A linguagem corporal é algo inato. Significa estarmos vivos. E acontece que as ações falam mais alto do que as palavras. Por que outra razão faríamos gestos com as mãos quando a pessoa com quem estamos a falar nem sequer nos vê?
What we know is that some emotions are tied very closely to certain body expressions, and that works in both directions because it's hardwired.
The body doesn't lie. You can't fool people unless you're a phenomenal actor, and there are very few of them.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
Most people are no better than flipping a coin in judging deception. It's not faces, it's not by itself, it's not gestures by itself, it's not a certain word by itself, it's not scratching my nose or covering my mouth or being fidgety.
Compreender a comunicação não verbal tornou-se uma ferramenta valiosa no sistema judicial. Uma competência indispensável para as equipas de segurança. Um bem essencial tecnológico no mundo do marketing. E até mesmo um possível tratamento para o stress pós-traumático. Cada vez mais é importante sabermos o que quer dizer a nossa linguagem corporal. Este é um lugar onde se contam histórias. Não só com palavras, mas com imagens. Uma das competências indispensáveis aqui é o conhecimento profundo do rosto humano. Como é construído, como funciona e, mais importante, como se move.
What I'm doing is I'm bringing life to something that has no life, and one of the easiest ways to do that is to bring facial expressions and emotions into the face. As you can see, I'm moving the forehead here, so when you're angry, it furrows very quickly, and it can go up, and you're surprised, it raises. So there are 43 different muscles in the face, and with those muscles you can make 10,000 plus expressions. So everybody knows a smile is a smile, and a frown is a frown, which makes it easier to buy, but it's also you gotta get it right, or something seems off.
Pela simples observação do meu rosto, conseguem ver se estou feliz, chateado ou enojado. Estas expressões faciais estão ligadas aos nossos cérebros e são comuns a todos os seres humanos no planeta. Por que é que é assim? A resposta está nos primórdios da humanidade.
Put yourself in the position of a human 100,000 years ago. We'd be out there in the wild, worrying about who's going to come and attack us. And there were just nonverbal behaviors. The reason why we had these things in our evolutionary history is because they had value to us in terms of our survival. If we were walking around 100,000 years ago and all of a sudden I see something that I think is a threat, and I went like this, and you saw me do that, you probably would not start charging over there. And so you're getting signal value from what I'm doing without even talking about it, without even expressing the words. And this is immediate and automatic.
Os nossos rostos expressam medo involuntariamente. Vejam este casal que foi dar um passeio de carro pelo campo. Bateram contra um alce. Ambos sobreviveram para contar a história. Mas o olhar de medo gravado na cara da mulher seria reconhecido por qualquer pessoa do mundo. O corpo dela está a reagir desta forma por razões específicas.
What that's doing for me is that it allows me to expand my chest. I can take in oxygen because my body's preparing to fight or flee. My eyes get a little larger so I can increase my visual fields so I can see more things. As opposed to when I'm angry, you bring your brows down and you start doing this. So you're narrowing and restricting the visual field so that I am starting to target. Nonverbal behaviors all emerged in our evolutionary history to help us communicate with each other about these very basic needs and motives related to survival. So, for example, if we were walking around here 100,000 years ago and I happened to pick up something that I thought maybe we would want to have for dinner, and I picked that thing up and I put that in my mouth and I just went, ugh, like this, and I gave it to you, you probably wouldn't eat it. Well, what's really interesting about facial expressions of emotion is that these specific muscle configurations on our faces occur for a specific reason. The research has shown that wrinkling your nose actually cuts off some of the nasal passages. It helps me not ingest all of this stuff together into my body. And so there's a function to that for me.
When I was 23, I was approached by the FBI to become a special agent. How they found me, I don't know.
O Joe Navarro foi agente do FBI durante 25 anos. A sua especialidade era a leitura de linguagem corporal. Na altura em que se reformou, já tinha ganho a alcunha de o caçador de espiões.
I was involved in a program called the Behavioral Analysis Program, and we looked at human behavior so that we could understand it, so that we could interpret it, so we could decode it and use it in our investigations.
O sucesso de Navarro a apanhar criminosos baseia-se em olhar para as coisas das quais a maioria de nós nem pensaria.
One of the things that I noticed immediately was how accurate the feet were, and that the feet were actually more accurate often than the face, because by social convention, you're walking down the street, somebody smiles, and you smile back. But your feet have no such association with social convention. You know, the right foot or the left foot will automatically orient towards where the person wants to go. So we'll make facial contact, but our feet are not dedicated to that at all. We have a very ancient part of the brain, the reptilian brain. This has to deal with breathing, eating, basic survival things. On top of that, we have this exquisite system called the limbic system. It evolved to